Hello everybody and welcome to Stealwing 33 Plays Tropico 5. I'm your host, Stealwing33, and we're here with a new game that actually came out really recently. It's the 5th game in the Tropico series, and I'm really excited to play it. I got it a couple days ago, and I've been playing a lot of it, and it's a lot of fun, and I've really been enjoying it, and I've been having a really great time with it. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to do the campaign mode for Tropico here, actually. We're going to do a Changing the World, and we're going to start a new dynasty that I am going to call Los Crusadadores. Crusadadores. That's not actually what Crusader is in Spanish, but it sounds cool, and I'm in on it, so whatever. If you're wondering why there's no music, there's been really huge copyright claims on the music for this game. And it's been a real big problem lately. So we're just going to wait for this to load in. We'll get our little thing here. We're going to be a male, of course. We're going to go with, I want to find a name that's, we're going to be Antonio de los Crusadadores, and we're going to not be administrators, cool, agents, alright, agitator, nah. Altruist. We're going to be an altruist because a little bit of bonus starting money is always super good. We're going to be Latino because, just makes sense. And I want, not that face. Nope. Yeah, that one. Okay, fine. Not the greaser costume. Where's the dictator? Fantastic. We're going to have dark cold black and Bordeaux as our secondary color. So we get these hype pants. And we're going to be wearing a hat. Where is the hat of choice for this? Aha, there it is. Totally great. And we'll have some long hair going. We're going to be Geordie LaForge. So there you go. So here we go. We're starting a new dynasty. All's well, and I'll let this cutscene play for a little bit.
You know those people who established dynasties so powerful that their names echo through the centuries? I'm one of them. New world, new opportunities, no limits. This island of mine could become anything. It could be a farmer's heaven, the fields reaching the horizon, and the markets full of people. Or it could be a production powerhouse, with chimneys reaching the sky, and docks busy with all sorts of exotic goods.
You know, I can get behind that idea, guys. I really could.
Or it could be the paradise on Earth. A magnet for
like
travelers from all over.
A lot of cool animals in here.
A place for fiesta and fun.
Sir, we're docking the ship, sir.
For now, he's just a dirt-poor piece of land in the middle of the ocean. Let's make it shine.
Alright, cool. So, here we are. We're going to do the first mission, A New Dawn, to win our independence. We're going to do it on Cayo de Fortuna. We're going to leave all the settings the same. Economic difficulty, political difficulty, disasters occasional, stuff like that. And we're going to play on this one, because, I mean, I don't know, I just like this one. I've only played a little bit of the campaign.
The Caribbean, a lush and untamed land. My new home.
Oh, there we go.
Beautiful.
Figured itself out.
Full of promise. A new beginning, far from the politics of the old world.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to skip that and get right into it. So basically, our objective here in Tropico
Welcome to the
is
Caribbean.
to win our independence.
Allow me to introduce myself.
This is Lord Oaksworth. He's our liaison to the king. And, it's lagging a little bit. Must be loading stuff still.
Greetings,
right, cool.
old chap.
We have $11,000 because of
a
our
deal
little
for
bonus thing, so
you
we're going to take the platinum package. Basically, what that means is we'll get extra trade offers and stuff like that. It just makes it a little bit easier as the game, progresses to, deal
His
with stuff.
Majesty needs money to build a new
All right.
underwater palace. He wants you to begin growing money.
All
I mean,
right.
one of those crops that make heaps of cash.
Heaps of cash. All right. So basically, now we have a mission now to make a sugar plantation. So what we do is we go into the menu, go to plantation, click sugar, and then we see this we get this cool grid, and basically what this is it's showing us where the best place to build this would be, and the best place to build it would be right here-ish, I think. No, where is the best place? This is the best place. Here, this is the place that the glorious El Presidente said that was the best place. So we're going to build that there, and we'll build a small road connecting it to our main, like, thoroughfare here. There we go. Alright, cool. That way we can, like, it's connected to the land, which means it can get to the docks, it can get built, stuff like that. And by completing that, we will get,
His Majesty needs money
mandate
to
extension
build
by
a
6
new
months. It's pretty cool. So, back to what I was saying. So, our objective here in Tropico, in this part of the campaign, is to win our independence. Basically, right now, we're a colony under some royal regime. I don't know what regime it is. It's like imaginary regime 2. And we want to become an independent state. So how do we do that? Well, we do that by getting...
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present...
Yeah, I'm going to take the money because I need money and I don't need mandate. We need to get this, our approval rating up to 51%. Once we get it there, we can have a revolution, and then we can do one of two things. We can either fight for our freedom or we can buy it. But until then, we'll pretty much do what the crown says so that we can keep our mandate going, because once the mandate runs out, we stop being governor, we lose. But other than that, it's pretty much just make sure everybody stays happy, make sure everybody is home, has homes, has jobs, stuff like that, and
technological progress is the
so now
path to
this is
autonomy,
we
need more.
Basically, that was the revolutionary leader. I'm sorry I'm not reading them, but I've read them all 100 times, and they're loud, and they go over me talking. So, F it. I'll just explain. So she wants to build a library. She's the revolutionary leader, and in her mind, the best thing for us to do would be to educate everybody. And so she wants us to build a library, and this is the library. And I'm gonna put it right next to the our mansion, like the governor's mansion, basically. It's pretty cool. I'm hype about it. This comes with like free troops. It's like a bunch of things that are really good about it. We can upgrade it later with our personal death squad. Yeah, so it's gotta kind of Tropico's a lot of waiting around. There's a cruise ship coming in to take like some of our stuff, and we get money every time one of these ships shows up, if depending on like the crops that we have. So it's important to build like a couple docks here and there and stuff to make sure you have enough money.
That move the world. We rule in secret. We are the salvation of mankind. We are the order, and you will be one of us.
Alright, so this is Leon Kane. Leon Kane is the member of like this like Illuminati-esque group that like wants us to join them so we can rule the world, and he's the one who wants us to declare our independence. Once we declare independence, we'll be offered into the order, and then the campaign will progress from there. It's pretty simple. It's not a lot going on. Yeah, so we just gotta win our independence. So this will be our overarching like mission for this entire bit of the campaign. So we've built our library, so that means that she should... Come on, do it. Do it. I want things. So we now completed the library mission, which means that she should be popping up soon to give us our reward. We're gonna go research the sickle. Sickle's a farm upgrade. It makes our plantations better. Then we're gonna do cowboys because they're a ranch upgrade, which makes like cows and llama production better. Then we're gonna do the shovel, which allows us to build mines, which lets us get into mineral deposits like this one over here, which could be anything from copper to coal.
His Majesty has commissioned the fight.
Yeah, so now they want us to export sugar, which is totally fine. I want to do another plantation. Not sugar, though. Let's see, what can we trade? So here we have the trade menu. It's trade. Like, we can export meat to the West India Company, which gives us money, and it makes us have better standing with like the crown and stuff. We can export pineapples to smugglers, which hurts us, but the smugglers normally offer better money, so it's sort of like a double-edged sword. But it looks like the crown really wants there's a good deal for cocoa right now, so let's go ahead and build us a cocoa plantation. Cocoa, and we'll build it right here. That way we'll be able to start exporting cocoa, and in fact, let's go ahead and grab... Oh no, it went away. No, there it is. Let's go ahead and grab this. We'll put a ship on it for right now, and it'll be fine.
Being
What is
able
this?
to stand on your own is a virtue I personally cherish. Self-sufficiency should be every country's goal.
All right. So basically now we have another mission from our crazy Illuminati overlords asking us to get $15,000. Once we do that, I think he gives us extra money after that, or he does something like with the crown. I don't remember which one it is. There's a bonus to doing it. I know that much. Right now, I think we need some houses, so we're going to go ahead and build some houses. We're going to build a couple country homes. These are like the basic homes in the game. They provide food for the people because they have like a little garden in the back. As you can see, like down here, like, see, they have like little gardens in the back. I think these people are growing bananas. These people are growing like, I don't know, corn maybe or something. I don't know. But yeah, with that, we just sort of wait around. We're exporting sugar to do the mission for the crown. We're getting some stuff. Another mission. Build 5 new country houses. All right, cool. I wish I had gotten that a little sooner, so I could have gotten all of these, would have taken care of it. But that's all right. We'll just build a couple extra ones. Go ahead and just boop, 2, 3. All right, cool.
Great news. While searching through the crates of colony supplies, we found a sickle. Now we have something that goes perfectly with our hammers. This will boost production sky high. I can almost see the glorious future.
So that's Penultimo. He's like our second in command guy. And whenever we do research, he's the one who like discovers it, quote unquote. His lines are really funny.
Governor, I made contact with it. Thanks to your efforts.
I already did that.
The revolutionary movement.
So we want educated people. Basically, educated people allow us to, like, they make the jobs they do better. Like, they're just better at them because they're smarter.
I see the houses
There we go.
already. Unfortunately, the islands of Puerto Coco and Isla Rojo have kidnapped the managers intended for you.
But, I mean, that's fine. Basically, we got a 12-month mandate increase, which gives us extra time to win our independence and deal
I
with
say, being
all of
a
our stuff.
town colony is a kind of competition. One you are losing.
I
that.
understand you are still struggling with ship.
We'll accept his 10 grand. That bring us right back down. So basically what we did there was the crown demanded that we pay our taxes, and the other 2 colonies that we were competing with basically paid a lot more taxes than we did. So then I showed them and paid double what they paid. That put me in the hole a bunch. So then the other guy gave me some money, and I used it to basically pay off the debt that I incurred from being a real cool guy. So we'll take the treasury
Someone
subsidy.
stole my manuscript and published it under a pseudonym. It was an autobiographical story about 2 men on a mountain who want to form deep male bonds. They even stole the surrealistic chapter where fairies prance under a rainbow. The circumstances behind the theft are very queer.
Alright, so basically now we got ranch upgrades. So now, like, when I eventually open a ranch, like I intend to at some point, we'll be able to, it'll be better. Like, the ranch itself will be better. I built a tavern. It's like an entertainment thing. It makes people happy. It's more than enough reason to build one at this point in the game. We have 8 homeless, 4 shacks, 3 unemployment, and 2 retirees. That's cool. So we're missing a few jobs, so why don't we go ahead and build a ranch? I mean, we've been talking about doing it anyway. We want to build one that we have, like, good places for them. And it doesn't look like we really have good places for much of anything, except goats. We can be goat farmers. And in Motherland, we talk about goats like they are greatest asset. They provide milk and meat and many things. So in this game, they only provide milk, which I think is stupid. But it's just me. Not gonna complain. It's whatever. So once we get a little bit more money, I'm actually gonna build a second one of these docks. That way we can import and export more. We get more boats. But I forgot. I always forget to up the budget on the dock. Basically, this makes it so that we get boats more often. It's a really useful thing to do.
My special friends are ready to do more.
Oh, good. So now she wants us to build a dock. I got enough money to build another dock, so we're going to build another dock. Cause F it. Cause F it. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, now I'm going to build a road. Connecting this road to this road. Cool.
Our research team, that is to say me, discovered the shovel 40 times.
Oh, yeah.
If I find out who put it there, I will kill him. Anyway, I gave it to the miners so they can put it somewhere safe. Like and the ground.
There you go. So now we have the shovel. So now we can build mines, but I don't think we have any visible mining deposits. So like there's just like fog of war over the entire island. And basically what we need to do is like send soldiers out to like discover the area, and that'll allow us to build stuff on them. It's really useful, and it's a good thing to do. So now we're getting a lot of citizens. Our homeless problem is starting to creep back into existence. But for now, we're going to research the trigger, which allows us to build this military fort, 4 men, and then planks. Because I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of logging. I don't really like doing logging. The problem with logging is that like it destroys all the trees, and that like debeautifies your land, and like on the surface it's not a big problem.
Brilliance, His Royal
Majesty. So now we need to get a tobacco plantation. Culiacovo? Tobacco. Where can we build tobacco? We can build it here. Alright, cool. Let's shit. I cut myself off a little bit. That's alright. We'll build it right. It's not like this is the ideal place for it, to be honest. But, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just build it right next to this other plantation and deal with a little bit of reduced productivity. It's not a big deal. I've dealt with worse. Like having no productivity. I did that once. In an off-camera play. There you go. Dock's almost done. We'll get that done. This new plantation should be done soon. We need to start considering... We have 4 homeless, which means we need 1 more house. So we'll build another house. There you go. And there we go. Dock is done.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Awesome. So we want to import revolutionaries. It's more educated people, and it's more people that are on our side, which does slightly improve our, what's it called? This thing. Approval rating. That's the word. And if you know, like I said, our end game goal is to get our approval rating to 51%, so we can declare independence and join the League of Shadows, which would be good.
The revolution is
build a new tavern.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
All right. So basically, we got a decision. I don't think I need another mandate because we still have like basically 5 years of a mandate. I could take this one. I actually think that'll make the money one go. So we're gonna take that. There we go. Got the monies. Awesome. Then we need to build a tavern. Actually, let's wait for the money one to go away first. There we go. Now we can build a tavern. I've done that before where like I've like completed a mission and been like, oh yeah, I totally completed this mission, and then like effed myself on accident because I jumped the gun and built something and like I didn't have enough money then.
Great news.
Military fort. Cool. So we unlocked the military fort, which is fantastic. Just saying. Real good. We completed the money mission, so I don't know. We're not getting a lot of like the pop-ups that we're supposed to be getting. Game's freaking out a little bit. There we go. They only want me to build a military fort. I've noticed from like my time playing this that all of the attacks in this game occur by sea. So I'm going to build this fort by the docks. So welcome to Tropico, greatest land in all of world. Here's the military fort. It's a great place.
The revolutionary movement is growing.
Yeah, want more revolutionaries. Got this tavern. Totally cool. The taverns are nice because they generate money, which is cool. As you can see, like we have like a $67 profit out of this.
The revolutionaries are demanding that you insult the king.
I mean, we're gonna insult the king because I don't have like a military to deal with like revolutionary riots.
And boring animals in Tropico after the king.
The stupid and boring animals in Tropico. Let's do the great
The king
egret.
is most pleased that you picked an animal that does nothing but eat all day.
All right, cool. I guess I picked the right one.
Many people are ready to give their life for their ideals. You must be ready to take lives for yours.
Oh, okay, so several royalists have been killed. That's interesting and useful, but interesting. To supplement our existing army, we're going to build a couple guard towers. Basically what these do is they just shoot at stuff that attacks us. And we're going to build like a whole bunch of them like right next to one another. So that way, like, while they're busy attacking the one guard tower, the rest of them are going to shoot at them.
Your family's rather rollicking
cool.
love life has led to an unexpected pregnancy.
So we're gonna go ahead and acknowledge
As
the
heir
child,
was
so I can
born,
get another
all
like,
animals
member of my
became quiet.
dynasty.
A light shone through the skies, and La Chupacabra herself went to the crib and bowed to the infant. At least, that is what we will write in the history books.
Penultimo is the coolest guy in the whole game. Just saying, he's funny and he does stuff like this. It's great. But so now we're making a new dynasty member. Basically, we'll have like another person of our bloodline to like come rule with us, and like we can make them run for president and like do other stuff. But the cool thing is that we can give them like a trait. So we can give Union Leader, which increases job quality to all workers by Tropico by 1, and production of buildings increased by 1, or reduce pollution. I'm gonna go with Union Leader, and we're going to not name him. He is Iker de los Crusadadores. Fantastic. We're gonna give him the astronaut costume, and we're gonna make it night black with light pink accents. His hair is going to be straight out of the 80s, and he's going to have a hype-ass handlebar mustache. And we're going to give him a colonial hat. Straight out of the first Thanksgiving right there. All right. So yeah, there we go. Now we got another dynasty member. So we can set like managers. So we can go here and make him like the union leader of this plantation, and now the plantation gets like a bunch of bonuses to its
His Majesty's
stuff.
plans.
Export tobacco. I think we have a tobacco plant, don't we? Yeah, we do have a tobacco plantation. Look at that. All right, cool. We're gonna increase the budget on this second dock. Cool. These are all getting built. Awesome.
I sat with 3 other members of the research team. Suddenly, it dawned on us. We're 4 men. You get it? 4 men? Incidentally, we also discovered bad puns.
Every time. It's always a joy to listen to Penultimo. We got 10 homeless people, so let's go ahead and build a couple more houses. I'll go ahead and build a couple. It's 4, 8, 12 houses. It's fine. A little broke now, but that's all right. We're getting a couple boats in here. Having 2 docks will really speed up the process in which we accrue money, which is super great.
My black market contacts say that they have a hard time finding our island. I suggest we build something tall and shiny to attract their attention.
All right, we can get a lighthouse.
I tried to talk to the pirates about...
Build a new dock. All right. So we need to build a new dock, and we need to build a lighthouse. The lighthouse is expensive, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's like $4,000. So we're going to have to wait a little bit until we get some more stuff. But we can open up another trade. And what do we have on our island? I know we have sugar, don't we? I think we have sugar. So we're going to go ahead and... we're already exporting cocoa, so why don't... We have a cattle ranch, right? No, that's a... it's a goat farm. Goats are good for what? Goats do what now? Milk. Goats output milk. But we don't have anything that wants milk. So instead, we're just going to put in a second boat on the cocoa. Get some extra money flowing through us. Totally fine. Yeah. I think we're going strong. We're almost done. I think I'm just going to power through and try to beat this first mission on this episode. Even if it's a bit longer than, like, I would like. I think that we'll be fine to kind of... I think that's alright. Especially for, like, a first episode. It kind of gives you, like, a feeling for how this will go. There we go. We got a dock.
I
Plop that down over there.
understand that you have a lighthouse, old chum. His Majesty wants you to appoint a royalist as the new keeper of the lighthouse. It is of the utmost importance.
Okay, so we can either get a 6-month mandate extension, or we can increase revolutionary support. I'm going to increase revolutionary support, because we're trying to have a revolution, and I don't really need the mandate extension right now. We still got, like, 4 years left on our mandate, and I don't honestly think it'll take us 4 years to get the extra 11% that we need. I mean, that might be optimistic. I might be, like, overselling myself,
We just discovered the
this game's
number
not
of
that
times
hard.
you need to get hit by a...
We discovered the lumber mill, which means we can now have a lumber, like we can now cut down trees and export lumber. We can also get constitution, paper, and red tape. All of those things are important, but for varying reasons. How much is a dock again? 3,000. It's so expensive. I always hate running on like the razor's edge here, but like sometimes you got to spend money to make money, kind of a thing. And like we gotta get these people happy. We're gonna speed play. We're speed playing this game, man. We're gonna beat all of it as quickly as humanly possible, and it'll be great. And then this will be the greatest land in all of the lands. Tropico will be a paradise. Oh, we got a bunch of money because the crown sent us money, so that's cool. So we're gonna build another dock. Sitting on the dock of the bay, must be the tide roll away. Ooh. Yep, build another dock. Build a road. Build a road here. Go. I don't know if this is the most efficient way to
colony
build
is still
docks,
doing
but
rather poorly
there you go.
compared to your neighbors, Puerto Coco and Isla Rojo. His Majesty is not pleased.
I mean, we'll pay the 10 grand, get the 6-month mandate extension. That's fine by me. I mean, I need a little bit extra time will help. I mean, it's going to come back to bite me, I'm sure. But we got the second dock going, which is cool.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present...
We'll take the money, because that way we're back in the black. Out of the red, back in the black. You know, Black Friday shopping, everybody. Black Friday shopping around the docks. Come on, come on. Kind of got this, like, cool square going, basically, of houses. And a construction office. We're hemorrhaging money a little bit, but here comes some imports, and nothing, totally nothing. What's wrong with our money? What are we hemorrhaging money on here? Expenses, built a lot of money, we poured a lot of money basically into construction, which is why I don't like this system, because like it shows like we have a negative balance, but it doesn't tell me like our income and stuff. Like it only tells us like how much we've spent. So like I don't know why we're losing money so quickly, or like what I can do to fix that. And it's like my ignorance of the game, pretty much.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is...
Yeah, 2 revolutionary citizens, totally fine. Got another mission.
My
What is
friends,
this?
the smugglers, inform me that there's good money in buying and reselling goods at a profit.
Ugh. F4 docks. So much money. We're gonna open up this trade menu. We got cocoa, wool, coffee, tobacco. I think we have a cocoa farm, don't we? I think we do. So we're gonna add this. We're already doing that. We're doing that a lot. So instead, why don't we repurpose the goat farm into a cow farm? Why don't we change this? Oh, not that one. Change this into cattle. Change livestock. Cool.
Construction of His Majesty's underwater palace has begun. The Crown requires a great many tons of...
Yeah, whatever. We got plenty of agricultural crops going out, so I am not concerned about sending out 2,000 crops. We got corn, sugar, tobacco, cocoa. It might behoove us to build another sugar plantation, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Or do we need to do that? What do we got on the trade menu right now? We got meat, that. Nothing really particularly important. We'll export it eventually. All things in good time. There we go. Like, see, like that. Look at that. 2,000 just leaving.
The leaders of the Tropican nation, in our desire to put into words the will of the Tropican people to follow and obey the laws of the state and maintain the traditional universal Tropican values of liberty, peace, love, understanding, siesta, and hidden Swiss bank accounts, do hereby sign the first legitimate constitution of Tropico.
There we go. So now that we got that, we can, when we get independence, we can have a constitution. It's really useful, really great. I'm considering building another military fort. Looks like we cut into the land for this plantation a little bit on accident. That sucks. We got research going. Okay. Still working on the paper, which will allow us to build a newspaper, which is super good. We're really close. Really close. Only need a 7% more, which shouldn't take too long. Really upset that we're only exporting stuff worth like 500 gold, but that's alright. Ah, there we go. 3 grand. Totally fine. Look at that. Got a lot of money for that. Let's go ahead and build us another dock. Sitting by the dock of the bay, guys. Just watching the tide roll away. Alright, cool. There we go. This will clear up this one, which will give us more revolutionaries, which will then give us more revolutionary support. Totally fine, totally great. How many jobs? We have 1 open job, 2 unemployed, and 5 homeless. So that means we need a new house. We need 1 new house. Leave that shack there, why not? We need 1 new house, and I think we will build that extra cocoa farm, or that extra sugar farm. So let's go ahead and... Actually, do we have any fish off the coast here? We do have some fish off the coast here. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to build a wharf. Wharf is basically just like a fishing platform. It allows us to catch fish. But you can only build it when there's like a fish thingy nearby. There's a couple of them near off the coast here, which is really useful, but we'll go ahead and build that. It'll give us more exports and more food variety, which I think increases happiness. Don't quote me on that. It also gives us more road, which I can use to build more houses and more stuff later. Do we have any goods? I'm getting a lumber mill. We can build a logging camp. Why not? We'll build a logging camp over here. Totally fine. We'll build that, and then we'll also build, because we also have that, we'll build a lumber mill, which will allow us to make logs. So we have plenty of trees.
To think I admire the pirates for their free spirit. It turns out that they also follow a king. The Pirate King.
Oh my god. They follow Luffy. Quick, send Lord Oaksworth. He'll deal with it. He knows what's up. Gotta go find One Piece. Alright, got a little bit of construction going here. Not a big deal. Something will go in here. Probably like a restaurant or something.
The revolutionary movement.
Yeah, more citizens. More educated revolutionaries. More, I say, more! About halfway through our exportation mission thingy. We got another dock, which is cool, which means we can now do this. We can export more meat, or do we wanna, what do we wanna do? Trying to figure out, because what do we have right now? We have fish coming. We got corn. We got cattle, sugar, tobacco, and cocoa. Okay, do we have anything that allows us to do that? We have tobacco import. Not important, though. We can do sugar. Let's export sugar. Let's export sugar to the West Indies. Totally fine. I wish there was, like, a reverse win condition. Like there's one that's like win independence, but like I wish there was one that was like become rich enough to become the crown or something like that. Like I think that'd be cool. Cause like revolution's cool and all, but like I think it would also be interesting to like have a secondary win condition here. All right.
Presidente, after suffering...
We got the newspaper. Newspaper's cool. It increases liberty, which I think is really only important later when, like, you end up needing to worry about, like, doing stuff like when you have to worry about, like, the popular opinion and getting reelected and stuff, and etc. We don't have enough money to really do anything, so we're pretty much just sitting here staring at this until this ticks up to 51%, which should be soon. I mean, let's be real here. We got 10 homeless, which isn't good. 3 unemployed, 5 jobs, so that should work itself out. Happiness levels. How's everyone's happy? Entertainment. Not very entertained. But, I mean, they can go after themselves then. Healthcare's bad. Food's bad. We got 4 food varieties. That's cool. And no police stations. But, I mean, we got a lot of guard towers. Look at all these guard towers, guys. Crown sent us 7 grand, which is fucking cool as hell. Maybe we should repurpose that into some houses. What do you guys think? A couple more houses? 3 more houses? Yeah, let's build a couple more houses. Let's build 3 more country homes. Alright. Nice and organized. We're almost done exporting here. Eventually...
It turns out that the Pirate King is quite a nice fellow, if I do say so myself, old chap. Like me, he too is a fan of the opera. You should commission a new piece in his honor.
Alright, have an opera. Can we build an opera? I don't know if we can build an opera, guys. We can build an opera. Cool. We're building an opera. We're gonna build it dead center of the town, right next to my glorious mansion. Yes, yes, glorious. That was costly. It hurt quite a bit, but that's all right. We'll bounce back. It'll take a little bit, but we'll bounce back. It's not a big deal. We got $3,000 worth of Tropico exports. We're almost so close. Only $3,000 left to go. Come on. I got 3 trade routes going with sugar. Boat collisions. It's exciting. It's exciting. Fish populace, moderate. It's bad. Alright. Oh, nope. That one didn't export like anything. It's upsetting when like they don't do it. I don't know if it's like an RNG thing.
I'm shaking.
Oh god, it's an earthquake! Oh, what's getting destroyed? Oh, the military fort, no!
The earthquake is over. We made...
Ah, they destroyed things. Things that I'm not happy about being destroyed. Is there anything else that was damaged? No? Alright, we're good. We need this military fort, because when we get to 51%...
Jolly good news, old chap. The piece you commissioned for the Pirate King is ready. All that is left is to cast the role of the title character.
But we'll let the Vita Vasquez do it. Get a little bit more revolutionary support going. Because we need our numbers plummeted after that frickin' earthquake.
The sea is too crowded. It is full of lost cities, rich American industrialists, and sleeping alien gods. His Majesty has no desire to mingle with such things.
I mean, we'll take the mandate because it's the last time we can, and we only have 4 years left, which means we're running out of time to do this. I'm not excited about running out of time to do this, especially now that our numbers have plummeted down to 34%. That's not good.
A troublesome band of corsairs has come to steal your treasures.
Alright, fuck the pirates. They're gonna get shot to hell by our incredibly large number of, our guard towers, basically. We also have, like, private military forces coming out of, like, our, like, capital building, basically. This should be over pretty quickly.
We have invented red tape.
Cool, red tape. Nobody cares. I'm more curious about this battle. How's this going? We're winning the battle! Yay! F you, pirates. Yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nobody wants you here. We can do some edicts. We're gonna do extra rations to make people less pissed off. Tax cuts is fine. And that's it. That's all I can do for right now, because I'm broke again. I'm constantly broke. If you're watching the series to be like, I really want to learn how to play Tropico properly, I don't know if my method is the best method, but it is certainly an effective one. I spend all of my money whenever I get it, very quickly, always and forever. It's my curse. You know, it's really it's a problem. It's a real problem. We're gonna add a ship onto the planks because I think it's important for us to do that. So that way we have one ship for each of our little trade routes. Got to do something with all the planks we're making. So, I mean, that's cool. Hey, we just finished one of our trade offers, so we can now open up a new one. I think we'll put a second ship on top of the planks. Get us a little bit of extra scratch. Oh, we're up to 48%. What needs building? We need another home. So we're going to build another home. You know what? We're going to build a freaking mansion, because F everything. Beauty improves the housing quality of the mansion, so we're going to go ahead and we'll build it over here, because mansion. Cool. So we got a mansion. We need more jobs. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and... shoot. Plantation gives the most jobs. We can get pineapples. Actually, sugar, tobacco, coffee. Coffee's good. Coffee's cool. Right here. Alright, it's cool. I got coffee plantation going, which should help. I mean, this should finish. And if nothing else, it'll give us more trade goods to export. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. Then right-click twice. We're so close. So close. And yet so far. Coffee's also a good export, because I think it's like one of the ones that like maintains usefulness for the majority of the
You've
game.
managed to win the Pirate King over to our side. He's offered us a part of the pirates' plunder.
Special pirate gold trade offer. Yes, please. What is this pirate gold? We import gold? Oh, that's freaking cool as hell. That's cool as hell. Alright, we can't do that because we don't have the money. But, that might be something interesting to keep in mind for later. I do know that, like, so basically the game's split up into the Colonial, World War, Cold War, and Modern eras. And I know during the World War II era, you could export gold to the Nazis, and they will accept it at large prices. So, like, if the Nazi price is higher than the pirate price, we can import some gold and then export it at a high price. Do some, like, actual trading. You know, be like real people. Let's see, do we have any other entertainment stuff that we can do? I mean, entertainment's cool. I'd really like to get, like, some luxury entertainment. We'll get a Catholic mission to, like, help our little bit of numbers here. Basically, it'll just make religious people happy, which is good. We'll go ahead and build ourselves a grocery store over this shack, because F that shack. We're going to open up a can of Shack Fu. We're so close. Come on, we need 3%. Hopefully these two buildings will tip us over. The grocery store feeds people around it, and the, like I said, the, oh my god, the Catholic mission gives people religion, which people like. Obviously, I mean, it's still prevalent today. As you can see, this island's actually pretty pretty. There's like a volcano up here, which will be great when we get geothermal venting eventually. There's a bunch of, like, mines scattered around, which are really useful. We got a mission. Hello, mission.
Listen very carefully.
Build a new library. Alright. Can do that. Shouldn't be too hard. Library. I'll put that right there. Fill in this little, like, empty space inside of these houses. We'll go ahead and put a manager here. And altruist. Because why not? I don't... So the problem with, like, the like, manager system is that managers are super good, but, like, they also don't help, like, they don't tell me exactly, like, what the, like, net benefit of doing it is. Like, I wish there was more information in the game. Like, the game gave me more information than just, like, it increases the output by 10%. I'm like, okay, well, what does that translate to in, like, money? I think that'd be cool. It might not translate to anything depending on your trade and stuff like that, but if you're doing trade, it should tell you, like, what it translates to. I think that would be good. We're at 50%. We're 1% away from independence. I think doing this will probably tip us over, because then I could take the revolutionaries.
Presidente. Whoa, I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor, the island is ripe for revolution.
Alright, cool. So now we can proclaim our independence.
Thanks to your efforts.
We'll grab these, and we'll grab this.
Presidente.
And we'll
His
proclaim our
Majesty is
independence.
most-
Let them come. We'll fight them off. I'm not afraid of only 2 squads of dudes. It's really not that threatening, to be completely honest. I think our military will be able to handle it, to be fully honest. And if they can't, there's, like, all these guard towers over here. Like, I think we'll be fine. Like, worst to worst, they destroy, like, maybe this fort or something. But I don't really foresee that happening, because it looks like we're winning.
Riding on the winds of change, your right to war has expired.
A soldier's duty is never done.
Uh-oh, looks like we're losing. We're winning the battle. Never mind, I was wrong. It's really hard to see, but, like, there's a lot of detail going on in these games. Like, these dudes are, like, actually shooting at each other and, like, actually killing one another. The ones in black are my personal troops, and the ones in green are, like the state troop. Hey! We totally won! Totally cool. We got made to the World War era, which is great. So now we can make our constitution. We're gonna start with wealthy citizens are the only ones who can vote. It's just less people for me to... no, fuck it. We'll let all citizens vote. That's totally fine. We're going to be... So, like, this is the tricky part. So we can be a theocracy, which makes it so religious buildings lower crime, which is really good. And it also isn't really important because we can just build police stations later and solve that problem. Secular states increase liberty, happiness, so, like, people feel like they're freer, so they're, like, more like they're happier. Atheist states let us research faster, and we don't really have that many religious people on the island, which means we don't have to deal with them, which is good. But I think we're gonna go secular state because that's good. Militia is cool because like you get like you get extra squads, but your soldiers have to be high school educated. Professional army is you also your armies fight better, but they have to be high school educated. Conscription is they don't need to be educated, so that means you can have a lot more of them. It's a lot easier to get. I'm gonna go with militia. Militia is super good. I like it. I normally go with professional army, but you know what? YOLO, right?
Presidente, next time you amend our constitution, could you please add in a bit where everyone is obliged to spend at least half their salary at the Jolly Roger? That would be a progressive law if ever there was one.
And now we
Thank
get
you in
this
advance, glorious ruler.
beautiful
Welcome,
young lady.
brother. Today, you and your family join the select few who have taken upon themselves the burden of governing the world.
All right, cool.
And
So we
Presidente is here at the Jolly Roger.
completed the mission.
I was really hoping to interview our glorious
Just
leader.
let this
but when I
lady
asked him what's in his head,
finish
he
talking.
said,
all right, there we go.
rum and cola mostly. Pure Zen. I have never heard such wisdom from any other leader.
This lady likes to talk, man. All right, cool. So with that, we're going to call it quits for this episode. So with that, thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, let me know. If you want to see more, leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me about it, you know. If you really like what you saw, share it with your friends. It means a lot to us, and it'll help us out in the future. If you didn't like what you just saw, send it to your enemies. Nothing says, I hate you, like bad YouTube videos. So yeah, with that, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!